So here we have our 25-man Maloriak in Blackwing Descent. A little laggy on this video. I had been playing a bit too much to that day, and it probably should have restarted or something. But anyway, this is pretty much exactly like our 10-man run, from what I can tell, except we have 25 people. So he does his two abilities. Here's his red vial, where you all have to get in a line in front of him. You all split the damage. Anybody who gets the X over their head and has the fire debuff needs to strafe out to the side so that they don't get hit, just like that. Lots of puddles, because when we all get hit, that's going to be very nice. You see a lot of puddles on this run. So he does Remedy, which a mage should spell steal. I say a mage should spell steal and not be purged or anything, because if the mage spell steals, the mage gets all the healing from it. He casts his Arcane Storm down regularly, that just everybody takes damage. Here's his next ability, Blue Vial. Blue Vial you spread out, because he's going to throw an ice block on somebody and it'll hit everybody within 6 yards. While we're doing this, you kind of see it now that I'm on this side. You see the ads back in the back that the second tank is holding. Those are controlled by whether you interrupt him or not when he does his release aberrations. And we want, I think we were wanting 9, so we'll see if we get 9. It was 9 or 6 we were wanting on this first one. When somebody gets hit with the ice block, you have to heal them up and then break them out. You see the skull on the other side. I can't get over there, so some other DPS is going to have to do it, because it does damage when you break it too, which is why if there's multiple people together, you all die. So now we're going to blow our shrooms, blow our AoE, burn these ads down as fast as possible. The reason we wait till now is they're pretty much invulnerable. I mean, they're not invulnerable. They take 10% of your damage until he comes over and does his green phase and debuffs them. Boom, all the ads down. Just nice. You really have to pour on the DPS during that phase. I'm resetting my shrooms, getting them ready for the next one. So you can pretty much stand anywhere you want to right now, except probably where the tank is. I don't know if he cleaves. I don't think he does, but I know in the green phase you definitely don't want to be on the tank side of the boss, which you'll see in a minute. Red Vial. Now I'll get back in front of him. Continue doing our damage. There we go. Good time for mana tides to rise over here. X needs to get out. There we go. And flames coming in a second. There we go. All that damage is split. You see the vibrations coming in. The poor second tank in the back has to grab those out from the healer aggro. Also, you want to get them out because they're interesting. They get a buff from being near each other or being near the boss. I can't remember which. I think it's being near each other. I think the boss gets a buff for them being near him too. So when they're all grouped up like that, they're pretty much invulnerable. The only other option would be to bring them out and pull one out at a time and burn them down, and then you're just losing DPS time on the boss, and you don't want that. So the normal method, which is the one we're using, which is bring out 9, then bring out 9, because after he goes through 2 green phases, he's going to be at the point where he's got to be burned down, and he's going to release all of the other all of the ads that haven't been broken out. There we go. There's the ice block that got on me, flash freeze. So you see they heal me up, and the other boom can nicely blast me real quick, and there we go. Green Vial. The tank brings them back over to where the shrooms are. We blow our shrooms. Now you have to wait for that debuff to go on them. Then we AO him down. Oof, tank took a lot of damage right there. I was very worried, but he stayed up. Probably popped up one of his cooldowns. I'm going to finish this one off. I mean, they don't take much damage, but you can burn them. So there we go. The ads are down, and they're gonna keep constantly. I mean, you have to keep somebody on the boss to keep pulling Remedy off, because if that ticks, he heals himself up for about 3 million or something like that, just for ticks. Blue vial spread out. Just keep burning him. He's down to 27%. The tank is pulling him over there because we know that at this point he's going into his third phase. There we go. I believe that is him going into his third phase, or phase 2 is what they call it, but for some reason I call it third phase. I don't know. So you see 2 big guys come out. Those big guys cannot be tanked at all. They can't be rooted. I tried. I mean, you'll see me trying in a minute just to be sure. But they're going to go around and they're going to be smashing people. So you don't want your healers anywhere near those spawn points, which are on each side, I believe. Or actually, it's going to be wherever you had ads left. So you don't want them anywhere. See that flame wall in front of the boss? That's what he'll keep casting. That's why you don't want to be on the tank side of the boss, which is why I'm trying to stay to the left a bit, but still stay away from those big ads. Yeah, you basically just run away from the ads, and they'll pick somebody else and start going after them. And this is the oh my god, burn them down quick face. You'll see here in a second. See right there in front of me, the blue orb. Yeah, see that was bad because that just knocked a bunch of people away that should have not taken any damage at that point. There's another blue one coming up. I think it hit somebody too. In just a minute. No, it's good. That's what's supposed to happen. You stay away from it, and it doesn't do anything. So that's the other thing, is to make sure you don't hit that. See, there was another one that came up. Somebody hit back behind the boss. You just have to. I mean, it's hard to see. See, it's right there in front of me. It didn't hit me, but it hit other people. There we go. The boss is down. So that's Maloriak on 25 man. Not really in the slightest bit different than 10 man, except you get more loot at the end, and you use more puddles because you have more healers. There you go.